Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amin, and basically I just made this video today because I just want to give a brief rundown about who I am as a person, and I guess my life experiences up to this moment today. First of all, I'm sure you guys will be wondering what's all this ceremony in front of me. So I just basically came back from an 8-hour shift today from work, and I was like, if I don't sit down, first of all, I'm hungry because I haven't eaten today, and it's it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, and I'm like, if I don't sit down and make this video today, I feel like I probably am not going to do it. So this is just me eating chocolate cake, which came from Nigeria, made my one and only sister Ada. Mom is always like, but like they make cakes in Canada, so why don't you just want to like eat Canadian cake? But for me, Canada cake is not the same thing as Ada's cake. For me, her cake is still like number one, and her favorite is still chocolate cake. So anytime I see anybody coming back from Nigeria, I always make them bring the cake for me. I always beg them. Let me say make them. I usually beg them to bring the cake for me. So back to what I was saying before I got sidetracked. Who I am, my name is Amina Musa, and I'm a 27-year-old lady. I currently reside in London, Ontario, Canada, and I am currently in school at Financial College, London. I've basically been here since September 2021, so it's almost 2 years roughly. I'm going to be done with school in the next couple of weeks now. Like, I cannot wait. The only thing left is placement, and seriously, I'm just counting down because in as much as I like book, I beg, I don't tire. I want to rest. Like, I need a break. So anyways, that's that. And because I'm sure everybody now in Nigeria is like, oh, jackpine. To be honest, do I regret the decision? The truth of the matter is no, I don't. Like, I don't regret coming to Canada at all. In as much as I'm not going to say everything has been rosy, everything has been smooth life, but I feel like life has its ups and downs. Some days are up, some days are down, but the truth of the matter is, if I had to go back in time, would I do everything I did to get to where I am today? The truth of the matter is yes, I would go back in time and still do everything I did to get here today. And I say this reason being that, for one, since I've come here, I've met friends that have literally been like family to me. I'm not going to lie. Like, they've been the best thing ever, like I could ever have asked for. I don't even see them as friends. I see them as my sister, my brothers, and they've made life here awesome. Secondly, like in December, I self-sponsored myself to Hong Kong, bought my tickets, all the money I used to like do all my workout up and down in Hong Kong was basically made from the money I used and worked here. In Nigeria, it would have been really hard for me. Like, with the way I just keep on hearing, I keep on calling home, and I'm hearing things have gotten crazier and crazier. I won't have been able to afford it. That's just the truth. I won't have been able to say I'm flying all the way to Hong Kong by myself, like buying a ticket. And I bought my ticket in December, peak of the season, mind you, to and fro. Like, come on, it would have been hard for me. Like, I'm not saying basically if you're in Nigeria you cannot do it, but I'm saying personally for me, I won't have been able to do it. So those are one of the things I count my blessings for, and alhamdulillah, like it's really been good for me. Like, also, like I said, I just came back from work like a few hours ago. I would say I'm not really a fan of it, I guess, because I'm not a morning person. Honestly speaking, I'm rather a night person. I'm a nocturnal person. I can stay up all night, I do not mind. But you see that early in the morning where the sleep is now beginning to become sweet, that is when like I want to sleep and wake up like 9ish if possible. But in my work, it's not possible because my shifts, typical shift for me, start from 7 to 7, and it's not easy. I'm not going to lie. In as much as you go online and you see people posting stuff like, oh, I'm in there abroad, like all touched up and all. Like people are hustling here. It's not, of course, maybe your father is like $30, you're OBU, like you're boxed up and stuff, and you don't have to work. Now it's understandable, but you see, we like normal commoners like us, we gas hustle, because if we know hustle, how we won't take pay our bills. It's not gonna be easy. So 7 to 7, 12 hours, like when you get to work, like you're mostly on your feet, you're going back and forth, back and forth. Yesterday I did 15-hour shifts straight up, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. It wasn't easy. Like by the time I finished, I'm sure I did almost like 25,000 steps, if I'm not like mistaken, like approximately. I feel like, especially now that you're in school and like juggling the two together, it's kind of like a cross you have to bear just for now. And I usually say this, it's not permanent stuff, it's a temporary stuff. So why don't you just do it and like get it out of the way? Because by the time you finish school and you start working, like you start working with the course you went to school for, like you'll be cashing out way more. So like how much is 2 years? Like for me, it's not that big a deal. But then again, it's just me saying, like, and people do like they work factory jobs, having to work overnight. Like it's not easy, but like I said, you have to do what you have to do in order to get to where you want to get to. And also, yeah, compared to that, and I'm going to compare to Nigeria because I'm from Nigeria, based on I'm a Nigeria babe. In Nigeria, what is snow? There's nothing like snow. So imagine you going out, and especially, you see, the one I don't like about snow is when that snow, when it turns to ice, because that ice is very slippery. And like imagine walking and you just slip on that ice because it's slippery. And I know many times, oh my god, especially if you're not wearing the like winter like proper winter boot, or would I say good winter boots, I guess, and you sleep. And it has happened to me. Oh my god, I actually fell down on my butt. And I think for me, the worst part of me falling down wasn't me falling down, it was the fact that when I fell down, I was like the only one on the sidewalk. So I fell down and I wanted to start crying, and I looked right, I looked left. I saw there was no one that would sympathize with me and be like, babe, sorry you, and help me to even stand up. By the time I finished, I look right. Nobody told me to stand up and dust my bubble and keep it moving. So like when I think of things like that, I'm just like, God. Back home in Nigeria, where weather is like 33 degrees, like it's good about snow. Like, but all in all, alhamdulillah, like I wouldn't still trade me coming here for anything. That is just the truth. And like I would say, all in all, at the end of the day, I feel like life is what you make out of it. Because I've heard of people, and I know of people who say that they've come to Canada and they've been miserable and things like that. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen. And I feel it's up to you as individuals to make the most out of what life throws at you. For example, if you think that life is boring and you want to meet people and make friends, like put yourself out there. For example, at fashion now, there are the various clubs you can join that have people that have similar interests. Join those groups. If it is like you're a Muslim, join the Muslim association. If it is that you like to play chess, fashion designing, artwork, there are different groups for different people. And guess what? You can even create your own group if you see something. If you like go through all, because they have a lot, if you go through all the lists, you see that there is nothing that catches your vibe, create your own list. I know there are like certain requirements, but I feel like the requirements are not so cumbersome that if you're really determined that you want to have a select set of friends with that have like similar interests, you can do it. I remember when I first started my journey coming to Canada, I was because it was COVID time, online, they were doing online orientation and stuff like that, and I kept on looking for a group that had fanshawe students that were Nigerians, because on the general like fanshawe sessions they created, I was seeing Indians. I'm like, there guys be one or two Nigerians where I feel relate to now, because if I can find one or two, then they would also be going through the same thing I'll be going through, and we can connect and find a way to, I don't know, make it work, or maybe book the same flight, come together, that kind of thing. And I didn't find any group. So guess what? I get a WhatsApp group, posted it there. That's how we started, one or two. But before I even came to Canada, we were over 100. And like that. So it's up to you. Create the initiative. Go out. You can go out Friday, especially when you go out to Friday. Richmond side, it is always full, bubbling with lots and lots of students, like up and about. It's up to you to make the most out of it. That's how I see it. That's just my own personal opinion. Anyways, I feel like at this point I'm ranting too much and I'm just gonna call it a day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I'll see you next time.